Pretty good parents. No. True. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Call the regular village board meeting for August 17th to order at 6:01. Please rise and join me in the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And quick roll call, please.
Trustee Howell.
Here.
Trustee Shaw.
Here.
Trustee Strauss. Here. Trustee Stein.
Here.
Trustee Gehring.
Here.
And Trustee Brown.
Here. Thank you. We have a quorum. Next item is public comment. You'll have 3 minutes to speak. No action will be taken. If the person before you has the same comments, you can just say, I agree with your name. And we'll go to public comments. Cheryl Van Ice.
All right, I'll try to make this fast. My name is Cheryl Van Ice. I live in Mundelein in Fields of Ambria. And I'm here, I'm not going to go into all dwell on all the dangers and all that. Not that it isn't dangerous or a negative impact that this hyperscale data center will bring to the area, while promises of tax dollars dance and raise legs for its heads. But I'm sure that most of you have heard a great deal about hyperscale data centers. And if you haven't, please check it out. We have the educational forum that's on YouTube that we had at CLC, and it was very informative. You can also, Google, Katie Couric interviews with Aaron Brockovich. You can listen to Kara Swisher, Scott Galloway, who's brilliant, and many reputable journalists to find out all about this. I also want to mention that I do have a master's in business and worked in large corporations most of my marketing communications career, along with working with legal and regulatory groups. So the reason why I mention this is I understand the game and the spin doctoring that's going on by T5, Alter Group, and the Village of Grayslake. I get it. But what I'm really here to request is that your village help all of us Lake County residents from neighboring villages, that's Mundelein, Round Lake, even the residents in Grayslake, and then anybody else I might have forgotten, by saying no to data centers with a 12-month moratorium followed by changes in your ordinances, your resolution, and zoning that would prohibit hyperscale data centers and BESS, the battery energy storage systems. We also ask that you publicly voice your opposition to T5 data centers, to the T5 data center, in support of all the residents in Lake County, specifically who I'm talking about right now, are the neighborhoods that are 1 to 3 miles away from this campus. Just to give you an idea of how enormous this proposed campus is, I've driven by Mount Pleasant, Kenosha Meta site, around the whole thing. I've actually, this weekend, Port Washington site. And these campuses, I don't think people realize how large these things, they're bigger than the actual town itself. Not the land, but like the downtown village itself. They're huge. And they're, it's not going to be a good impact. As much as we think we're going to get money out of this, it's a game. You're not going to see it. So I'm looking at this as a NATO effort. We're Ukraine, and we're asking all of Europe to come save us. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. Alyssa Vinci.
name is Alyssa Vinci, and I am also a Mundelein resident. This is my first time visiting a Wauconda meeting, so thank you for having me with you tonight. I am also here because of the T5 Hyperscale Data Center campus approved in Lake County. You may be wondering why would we come here? It's a Grays Lake issue. That is because the impacts of a development of this scale do not stop at the municipal boundaries on a map. And it is having a large impact on so many of the communities surrounding where this intersects. T5's campus spans 472 acres, roughly the size of 350 football fields, currently planned for 18 to 20 buildings on their campus with 10 million square feet of development. What makes this development especially relevant is where it is. And when we say close, we do mean close. Homes are as close as a quarter mile from this development. My own is half a mile from their southernmost building, and multiple established neighborhoods are within 1 mile. And Wauconda families are part of this community impacted too. Some of your community sends their children to Fremont School, which will be only 2 miles away from their southern buildings. You have families that travel to Allegheny and Bem Park for sports and recreation, both less than 1 mile from the development. These are shared community spaces. That's something that has hit reality for us. Lake County communities overlap, perhaps something we took advantage of before T5 came here. Residents from different communities started talking to one another. We started sharing information. We started attending town halls just like this. We realized something important. What happens in one Lake County community impacts the broader area. This is how We the People Community Voices was born. We are an ordinary group of Lake County citizens asking our local government for responsible planning, meaningful public engagement, transparency, and accountability when considering large-scale hyperscale data centers. Through our Lake County letter, which hopefully you received, it was emailed earlier today, we're asking municipalities to examine their zoning and ordinances now, before a proposal lands on coming to your town. Nearly 1,000 Lake County residents signed this in just under 1 week. And tonight, we're formally submitting it for the Lake County record. We're asking Wauconda to take this moment seriously, not because something is in front of you today, but because something this large will eventually come to every community in Lake County. And when it does, we hope that all of our towns have already done the work to decide what belongs here and what does not. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I did receive the letter or email. I'm going to hand it to our clerk for record.
Thank you.
That's all we have for public comments. And to consent agenda. Please read consent agenda.
Item A, approval of the minutes from the August 3rd, 2026 regular village board meeting. Item B, approval of the resolution approving an easement agreement between the Village of Wauconda and Lakeshore Park Improvement Association Incorporated for lift station number 4 project. Item C, approval of an ordinance amending village code regarding fishing regulations for muskellunge. It says mussel. It doesn't say mussel.
That's the scientific name.
Yes. Approval of the bills for payment from July 25th, 2026 to August 7th, 2026 in the amount of $885,466.77. Approval of a resolution is item E, approving an indemnity and hold harmless agreement for use of private property for village cruise night activities. And item F, approval of a resolution approving a fee-for-service agreement with the Lake County Health Department and Community Health Center Animal Care and Control Program.
Any items being moved or removed from consent agenda? Hearing none, any questions on any of the items on consent agenda? Hearing none, we have a motion and a second to approve consideration of the consent agenda and approve the items on consent agenda by ominous vote.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss? Yes. Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Gary?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion does carry. Is Federico's family here? Excellent. We're going to go to the swearing in of our new police officer, Federico Gonzalez Cintura. Federico, come on up.
The oath of office at this time, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Federico Gonzalez Santora,
I, Federico Gonzalez Santora,
having been appointed to the position of patrol officer
have been appointed to the position of patrol officer
with the Wauconda Police Department
with the Wauconda Police
in
Department
the village of Wauconda
in the village of Wauconda
in the county of Lake,
in the county of Lake,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of
and
Illinois,
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of patrol officer
and I faithfully discharge the duties of patrol officer
with the Wauconda Police Department
with the Wauconda Police Department
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
All right, on to new business. Item A, consideration and approval of a resolution approving the purchase of two 2028 International 5-ton dump trucks, snowplows through the state of Illinois and Sourcewell joint bidding contracts. Director Matt.
Thank you, Mayor. This current fiscal year is $580,000 budgeted for the purchase of two 5-ton snowplow trucks. One truck will be equipped with a side wing plow, the other with a standard front end plow. These trucks will be replacing a 2006 and a 2012 model equipped in a similar fashion. Rush Truck Center is a state cooperative bid with the Central Management Services for the International Chassis. There's also a Sourcewell contract for Whitman Road Truck Center for the outfitting of the truck. While these trucks are budgeted for this fiscal year, we likely won't see them until 2028 or even in the fiscal year of 2029. The last order we placed for similar trucks was in March of last year, and we still haven't received them yet. Staff recommends approving the purchase of these two trucks with Rush Truck Center for an amount of $567,366.
Thank you. Any further questions? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve item A under new business?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Perry?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Thank you. We'll do it after new business. Item B, consideration and approval of an ordinance approving a variation from the zoning code for 811 Woodland Road. Director Anderson.
Thank you, Mayor. The request for the village board this evening is to consider a petition for variation submitted by the property owner Tim Malinowski for the property located at 811 Woodland Road. The applicant is requesting a variation to permit rear yard coverage in excess of maximum allowed in the R3 zoning district to accommodate an expansion of the existing garage. The R3 zoning district currently property has approximately 38% rear yard coverage. With the proposed garage expansion, the rear yard coverage would increase to 51%. The Plan Commission at its August 5th meeting requested the variance for the maximum rear yard coverage requirement. Following the consideration of the request, the Plan Commission voted unanimously to recommend the approval of the variance to the village board, included as a draft ordinance and findings of fact attached for the village board consideration. Village administration recommends that the village board approve an ordinance granting variation for the property commonly known as 811 Woodland, permitting a maximum rear yard coverage of 51.3%, where a maximum of 20% is otherwise permitted in the R3 zoning district. And with that, I'll answer any questions.
Any questions? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve item B under new business?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Barry?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Yes. Thank you. Motion does carry. On to item C, consideration and approval of an ordinance amending chapter 119, alcoholic beverages of the Wauconda Village Code regarding the permitted sale of alcoholic beverages for off-premise consumption. Administrator Mattson.
Thank you, Mayor. So this is a follow-up to an Economic Development Commission discussion. They considered a proposal from the Chamber of Commerce and staff to allow bars and restaurants within special event closures to have the ability to sell drinks from inside the establishment that can then be consumed outside the establishment within the permitted street closure. As an example, at the street dance event, several bars or restaurants applied for licenses to sell alcoholic beverage outside on Main Street. The Chamber of Commerce sells wristbands that have to be worn by anyone buying or consuming alcohol on Main Street. This amendment would give Mayor Sodi, as the liquor commissioner, the authority to allow those bars or restaurants within the special event closure to sell beverages inside their bars that can then be taken outside. And it also gives the liquor commissioner the ability to set the conditions for those sales. For example, the staff recommendation would be to require the same wristbands for any beverages purchased outside and inside.
Thank you. Any further questions?
So this would be per special event, right?
Per
So
special event,
like cruise nights,
like
not
street dance.
Okay. Yeah, so cruise night is still the way
No,
it is now.
no, because we can't.
Still have to be blockaded off.
Any other questions? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve item C under new business?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Garrett?
Yes.
And Trustee Brown?
Thank you. Motion does carry. On to item D, consideration and approval of an ordinance amending the village code concerning a tobacco vending machine pilot program. Administrator Mattson.
Thank you, Mayor. So this is a follow-up from the Village Services Committee. They considered a proposal to allow tobacco and alternative tobacco products to be sold in vending machines inside bars and restaurants. The Village Services Committee agreed to a one-year pilot program for these types of vending machines. It would begin on September 1st, 2026 and end August 31st, 2027, and there are some regulations associated with this, including that the premises would have to hold a tobacco dealer's license, a vending machine license, and a liquor license. The vending machine would have to be located either in an area where persons under 21 are not permitted or under the direct supervision of an owner or manager, and signage prohibiting indoor use would have to be placed on every vending machine.
Any further questions? Hearing none, may I get a motion and a second to approve item D under new business?
So moved. Second?
Roll call, please.
Trustee Howe?
No.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Strauss?
Yes.
Trustee Stein?
Yes.
Trustee Garrett?
Yes.
Trustee Brown?
Yes.
Motion does carry. Chief, we're going to do Maximilian now? Okay. So where is he? So Maximilian graduated academy last week Friday. He's starting his FTO this week with, I believe, Officer Hernandez.
Yes,
And
sir.
we're going to pin the badge on you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
It's
Yes.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Goes through the academy with unscathed and comes here and Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, there is no old business tonight. On to the mayor's report. I would like to thank our summer intern, Kennedy Dador, for all her help in the finance department. Director McManus had a few tasks for her in mind, but Kenny did all of them and then some. It really helped out a lot. We wish her the best in college pursuing her finance degree. I'd like to welcome our new officer, Federico Gonzalez-Sinter, to our village. Federico will start the academy next week, Monday. And as I stated earlier, Maximilian Watts graduated the academy last Friday and starting his FTO training with Officer Hernandez this week. And I would like to welcome Father Emmanuel to our community. He is the new pastor at Transfiguration Church. Look forward to cruise night tomorrow, and we will have the use of the Transfiguration parking lot starting tomorrow, so that's great. So I have on trustee comments, committee reports. Trustee Al.
Just want to congratulate the two new officers and also thank the police and fire district for a wonderful Guns N' Hoses golf outing. It's always a great event, and the weather cooperated. It was a good time out there today, so that's it.
Good.
That was a good outing, really good outing. Too bad I'm not that good at golf. Other mistake. Looking forward to cruise night tomorrow. Yes, we got a good chance of rain possibly, but we're going to try to hit it off and see how it goes. Hopefully it holds off for us.
Okay, great. Trustee Strauss.
No comment tonight.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Gary?
Well, we are a community of service organizations, and it was a great outing today, but I just want to put on everyone's calendar, if you're interested, the Lions Club and the Moose Lodge in town are doing a golf outing together, and it'll be on the 18th of September. It's a nice fall outing. If you're interested, you can see a number of us up here about applications.
Terrific, thank you. Trustee Brown?
No comment.
Any further questions or comments? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting adjourned at 6:22. Thank you all.